Hey everybody, it's Joric. Welcome back. I hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. Wanted to get to you some strike information for those of you that are going to be traveling to, from, or through certain European places this coming week. Want to make sure that you're aware of this so that if you have travel, whether it be leisure or business, that you don't get stuck with some of these situations and then you can figure out maybe how to get refunds. I would say if you have train tickets, that's what I'm going to be talking about here with the different countries. Contact the provider to see what you can do about changing ticket, exchanging ticket, and then going on the website to just make sure that your train is still going to be running or if it's going to be canceled. So let's get to it. Let's start in Germany on January 8th. They've announced a nationwide train strike. So this rail strike could potentially impact most, if not all, the trains. And it's starting December 8th. So it's not just one day, but unless they get some sort of agreement in place, that the 8th is going to be the beginning of potentially many train stoppages throughout Germany. So just to be aware of that. And then in Portugal, in our country here, January 10th, there's going to be a nationwide train strike as well. They've already had a couple of dates early in January as the New Year's getting off where they have had strikes. But on the 10th, they're going to have this strike. So if you're going to be traveling through Portugal, or if you're going to be using the train on that date, you definitely want to make sure and double check to make sure that that train is going to be running. And then lastly, in London, here in the United Kingdom, from the 8th through the 12th, they're going to have a week of tube strikes. So that may impact specific tubes and stations, but they've said brace for impact, that it could have an impact across most of the tube stations throughout Greater London. So that's a great way that not only tourists but workers are getting to and from work. So that may have a massive impact on people taking buses, so then the buses might get overloaded, or people may just call in sick if they don't have a remote job. And if you're touring, if you're going to be in London from the 8th to the 12th, it may put a cramp into what you're able to do or see just because you probably planned on, in some cases, getting around using the tube. So I wanted to get this out to you ASAP so that you're aware of what's happening. You at least have a day notice in a couple of circumstances. But I hope, again, always check with the provider that you have a train ticket with. And the local news, wherever you're going to be traveling to, a few days prior, checking the local news, checking the weather, that's a good habit to get into. As always, thank you so much for watching the channel and enjoy your travels.